welcome to the channel. So today what I'm doing is, it's like 5:30 right now. I left the house at like 5 o'clock this morning. I think it's actually almost 6 now. But I left the house at 5 o'clock this morning. I'm on the way to Louisiana to go buy a car. I'm kind of excited about the car. I told the guy last night, I was like, yo, I'm gonna leave at 5 a.m. I went to sleep, totally didn't set an alarm, still woke up at 5 a.m. So I was like, it's meant to be, let's go. We've got about 4 hours left. This is gonna be the most expensive 240 I've ever bought. I'll update you when I get there. Pulling up. Let's see what we got here. All right, guys, we're finally back at the shop. Let's check this out. All right, just starting back here. He just put some new Fortunato coilovers on it. I didn't even look in this box until I was like getting gas like 3 hours into the trip. So he said there was like no-name coilovers on it. Well, check out these no-name coilovers. PBMs. So that's pretty cool. We have every version of ISR exhaust. We have blast pipes. We have their brand new little turn down one. We have their blast cannon exhaust, or whatever they call it. Then we have an entire SR20 swap right here. All the accessories and stuff are off it right now, but there's the gearbox. There's another gearbox over on the other side. It's got a PBM Cobra downpipe somewhere in here. I'm gonna have to pull out some of the stuff and we'll go through it, but look, full set of battles. There's all kinds of stuff back here. I got stuff in the bed of the truck, or in the back seat of the truck. There's intercooler, AC stuff, and then we have the actual car. So I don't even know what year it is, 93 maybe. Slick top S13 coupe, not bad. Body's pretty decent. This side's got like a little ding back here in the corner. I can fix that, but we got full interior for the most part. Here, let me put this window down. Go back. It's mostly complete interior. We're missing a couple little pieces like shift boot and a coin tray, and the e-brake boot's cut and center vent, but I've got all that stuff, no big deal. It's got S14 seats in it. And under the hood, pop the hood, bro. LS1. So this is an actual LS1 aluminum block. It's not a 5.3. It's 241 head engine. It made 320, 330. So this thing, it runs pretty good. We're gonna pull it off the trailer and take it for a drive here in a second. But Fortunato is almost brand new. Chase bay, master cylinder. It's not like the cleanest swap, but I mean, it's not like the cleanest bay. The swap is fairly decent, but I can tidy this thing up really easy. So can't wait to start working on this. I already ordered on the way home, a Koyo V8 swap radiator to get rid of this, because if you can see, they trimmed the mass airflow sensor because it was hitting the hood, because you can't go any further with the intake because the pipe. So I ordered the Koyo V8 swap, which it comes out on this side, it's an end flow too. So that'll be in a couple days. And what else? But yeah, basically I'm gonna tidy this thing up, make it look super clean, and then I'll probably paint it. I'm gonna put the battles on it. I got the other front bumper back here for it. And oh yeah, I got a flat tire like 30 minutes from the house. Where's the nail? It's probably down there. Yep, look, there it is. Nail in the tire. I'm good at doing that. But this was a killer deal. I couldn't pass this car and engine up, all the extra parts it came with. All right, but I'm gonna unload this thing and we'll take it for a rip. Look, I told you, this thing came with every ISR exhaust they make. It's so funny. Look, this thing runs good. Check this out. First start, prime it up. Oh, America. But I'm gonna probably, dang, the glare is bad. I'm probably gonna move this somewhere. It's a stock ECU. I'll probably like make it fit to where I can put the glove box back on. But crank windows, which is nice. We got a little tear right here, which is pretty usual from the arm. What else? Make sure it's on neutral, yeah. The clutch feels really good on this thing. It's got brand new carpet. It's just dirty, so I'm gonna obviously clean the whole car out. But man, I can't complain at all so far. I'd like to do a tune-up on it though. Came with a grip royal wheel. Shout out to Scott and Mike. All right, so I just got it off the trailer, but I'm gonna be responsible and not beat the shit out of it until I do a tune-up on it. I'm gonna get some plugs, do an oil change, and just check a few things out. It runs good, but like I said, I'm just gonna be responsible about it and give it a little tune-up. But see, we got trashed fenders. Luckily, I have some extra fenders. The doors are in pretty decent shape. There's like little things like that I can fix. This quarter panel is real clean though, so that's a plus. The trunk is super clean. The bumper only needs a little bit of work. It's not completely faded through. The roof looks great. The hood, it has those hood pinholes drilled, and then it's like kind of divoted. What else? This fender is messed up down here. Well, it's shredded there too. This door's got a couple little dings. I've been back for like 30 minutes and I've already got the car in the air. I had to get these wheels off. I'm about to put some tires on the battles and put the battles on. And I started pulling the spark plugs, check it out, and I'm glad I did, because where'd that spark plug go? I found this one spark plug wire that you can't really see it, it won't focus, but see how the rubber was cut down short? And I feel like there's no way that it wasn't arcing out on that. So I got a couple different plug wires. I'm gonna change that one out, and then I'm gonna change this one out because it ripped. All right, so far, I got tires mounted on the battles. I did a full tune-up. I did some spark plugs, put some oil in it, fuel filter. And what I'm doing now, I'm gonna vacuum out the inside. This thing's pretty dirty. I'm gonna clean up the dash a little bit, clean up the door panels, get all the dirt out of here. Get these wheels out from the back seat, just clean her up. All right, so I'm out here in the cut, grabbing some parts for my new car. So check it out. I got a AH3 bumper right here, and I have a red fender. I think I'm gonna put this silver fender on this car because that silver fender needs a little bit more work. I also have an AH3 hood right here. But right now I'm stealing parts. All right, so I decided to get a whole front end. Almost everything is AH3 besides this fender that's Aztec red to go on our AH3 car. Because this fender down here, it's drilled into all over the place. And then this one's just destroyed. And the bumper, obviously. And we're gonna use factory latch, so don't need that either. New front end, about to pull this off, clean everything up underneath it, and put it back on. All right, so I have no idea how this front end's gonna be held together. I can imagine it's probably just gonna be zip ties. I think there's a fender back in here. No, there's not. Nothing in the middle either. Well, at least we've still got the factory crash bar. That's good. Oh, I should have dumped that in the trash can. It looks good behind there. All the fender aprons look straight. I want to get a pressure washer behind here. I think I might put it on the ground, bring it outside, pressure wash all behind the fenders. Got pressure washer out, put a bag over the intake, and I'm gonna clean the shit out of this thing. This thing was caked with dirt everywhere. This thing's looking way cleaner now. Look at these fender aprons, mint. I got all the dirt out. I did all 4 wheel wells. I did the whole engine. Now I got the blower. I'm gonna blow dry, air dry the engine bay. We're still on day 1. I just got back with the car today, making progress. Car's all clean. Now I can put this front end on. Okay, so today is day 2 and a lot has happened. There's a bunch I didn't film last night, breezing through everything, but like we got a whole new front end on here. Good looking front end. I put a new hood on it too, because the other one had like huge holes for hood pins. Got the battles on it. I don't even remember what I filmed last. I vacuumed out the interior, made it look a little bit cleaner, but that's what I'm gonna work on right now. So we got a bunch of parts to refresh the interior. I got a couple buttons we're missing, a center console lid that's not cracked, an ashtray, cigarette lighter, wiper switch, e-brake boot, e-brake grommet, shift boot, a shifter bezel, steering column bezel, and a dash mat. So this is what it's looking like right now. Like you see, this is why I'm replacing that. Just everything's looking a little rough. This is all cracked up. I think it has no clips. Oh look, 1 clip. Let's save that. Just gonna So the trick to getting these e-brake handles off is basically just got to get it to spin like that. And then work it back and forth. And it pulls right off. New boot goofing. This is an automatic shifter bezel. All you have to do is just take out this trim ring and the shift boot bolts into the same spot. Make sure you like push this thing down and get all the leather seated before you just start tightening the bolts down and start cracking plastic. All right, legit, this is the first drive. Got all the interior put together. And we're gonna go get some gas. Go to the gas station, see how she drives. Man, this thing runs so smooth though. First gear is like useless. Second gear ain't bad. Third gear is nice. Sounds like we might have a bad wheel bearing in the back. I'm pretty pumped right now. This is for real, like when I bought it, I didn't even drive it. See if we can rip on it without the dash mat flying. Damn, this thing moves. This thing's pretty quick. I mean, it's not phenomenal, but man, this thing gets down. First impressions are excellent. I like it a lot so far. Alright, I keep doing more shit and not filming, but look, we got a glove box now. The ECU was self-tapped into it. I'm sure you can probably see it in one of the other clips, but I put it behind the kick panel over here where it's supposed to go. And now we got a working glove box. Alright, so where are we at with this car and what's the plans for it? So, still day 2. I just got this car yesterday. We put a whole new front end on it. Did a whole tune-up on it, got it running good, went through and tightened up, nut and bolt checked some stuff. Oh yeah, you remember that noise from the drive? Look, wheel bearing in the front. The interior is almost finished. I would like to get some floor mats for it, and I was thinking about taking a center AC vent and putting it in, and then moving the gauges down above the radio. Other than that, we got that brand new OEM shift boot. Interior's pretty nice now, honestly. We got complete interior in the back too. So onto the body. My plans were for this originally was I was just going to clean everything up, engine bay, all that, and then just paint it. Paint the stock body, and that'd be that. But the quarter panels are kind of got a bunch of dings in them, and we got this little bit of body damage right here. So I took it upon myself, and I already ordered some fenders. I ordered aero. So all that stuff's on the way. So we got full kit coming for it. And rear fenders. Front fenders are staying the same because they're clean and I just put them on. Radiator should be here like Wednesday or Thursday when the radiator comes in. I'm going to do the whole engine bay cleanup, tidy up some wires, pull the intake manifold off and paint that. I'll probably going to repaint the coil packs too, just clean everything up, make it look good in here. Basically, we can pretty much start doing body work soon. I can cut the fenders for the overs and just get the car scuffed down, block the doors, block the fenders, and I want to finish this car like I want to have this car like completely finished, painted, ready to go in less than a month, which should be pretty easy. It's just waiting on parts is going to be the biggest thing. So the aero mainly. So like I can pretty much paint the whole car and then just be waiting to paint aero. If the aero takes that long to show up, hopefully it doesn't, but only time will tell. So like I said, it's on order. Car has come a long way in 2 days. Yep, still just doing random shit. So I'm swapping out that bad wheel bearing. I had another hub, extra hub. I just needed one stud, but luckily the knurl size is the same on the two. We've got the race stuck on here. So I've got the torches out and I'm about to torch this sucker off. All right, now I'll let that cool down a little bit and then we'll put our new bearing on. All right, so my phone's about to die, so I'm not gonna film the beginning of this, but I'm about to start sanding. Today's day 3. Gonna start sanding on this thing, hopefully get the whole car sanded down tonight to where I can just start using a little bit of filler and blocking out the doors and fenders, because there's a couple little dings in the doors. I don't know if you can see them. Barely. Yeah, you can kind of see them right there. Same thing for this fender is really clean, but this other fender's got a little dings, and then we got 2 dings right there where that painting is. Like I said, I'm gonna go charge my phone, maybe film the back half of this. But paint prep, here we go. That should be enough. I got an assortment here. Let me roll up the window first, I guess. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this video until next week. So we've got the whole car sanded down. I quit on the hood because all these divots are in the bottom layer too. So I have another hood that I worked on as well. It's just not on the car yet because I want to put the new radiator in that just came in before I cut the hood. So maybe I don't have to cut it as much. But whole car sanded down. I didn't have any spot primer, so I just put like WD-40 on all the bare metal spots. That's what like the dark spots are. We got that OEM wing on here. I grabbed the whole trunk because I wanted the wing. I ordered a bunch of more parts too. I guess I'm not gonna spoil what parts I bought for it. Besides the radiator's here so you can see it. This is the V8 swap rad. I put it in upside down. Yeah, the filler neck's down there. But see, they're both on the same side and it's welded in the middle. The tanks are welded in the middle, so it has the end flow and has to cross through the radiator and back before coming back out. So I get that extra cool. But this is the car for now. This is day 4. I can't work on it tonight because I have to edit this video and I have to get ready for a trip this weekend. So technically only 3 days worth of work, and this is how far we've come. I actually ordered some more stuff for the inside too, so that'll be cool to see. But hopefully everything starts showing up soon, maybe next week. I tried to get everything expedited that I could. I contacted every company before I purchased and just tried to work something out with them to get everything fast. But hopefully it comes fast. But until next week, this is where we're at.